Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Today we delve into the heart of celebration, into the warmth of summer nights lit by fireworks and laughter. But don't let the festive air fool you. These are three disturbing true horror stories that happened during 4th of July celebrations. Deep in the heart of the Adirondack Mountains, nestled amongst towering pines and overlooking a serene lake, sat a cabin. It seemed like the perfect getaway for a group of college friends seeking a break from the city's summer heat. The cabin, weathered and charming, promised a weekend of barbecues, bonfires, and carefree laughter.
On the first night, as fireworks painted the night sky with vibrant hues, strange occurrences began inside the cabin. Doors creaked open on their own, whispers seemed to emanate from the empty hallways, and a cold, inexplicable presence settled over us. I started seeing fleeting shadows, quick glimpses of figures darting just beyond my peripheral vision. We brushed it off initially, attributing it to our imaginations heightened by ghost stories shared around the crackling fire.
But the following day, things took a sinister turn. A strange symbol, etched into the floorboards beneath a rug, sent chills down their spines. Research revealed chilling local legends of a family brutally murdered within the cabin's walls generations ago. Their laughter died down, replaced by a growing unease.
We decided to leave, to escape the suffocating dread that had seeped into our bones. But as we piled into our car, the engine sputtered and died, plunging us into darkness. Panic set in as the shadowy figures I had seen before emerged from the woods, their eyes glowing ominously in the moonlight.
The town square buzzed with anticipation. The air, thick with humidity and the sweet scent of popcorn, crackled with excitement. The annual 4th of July fireworks display was about to begin, and families had gathered, their blankets spread out like a patchwork quilt across the park. Among them were the Millers, their teenage daughter Sarah excitedly chatting with friends nearby.
As the first firework exploded across the sky, a collective gasp rippled through the crowd. But in the brief moment of darkness that followed, Sarah vanished. Panic seized us. We frantically searched the crowd, our calls for Sarah swallowed by the booming fireworks and the worried murmurs of onlookers. Hours turned into a nightmarish blur. The police were called, missing person posters were printed, and the community rallied in the search for Sarah.
Days turned into an agonizing week, each passing moment a hammer blow to the Millers' hope. Then just as suddenly as she'd disappeared, Sarah reappeared. She was found wandering disoriented and confused on a rural highway miles from town. Her clothes were torn, her face etched with exhaustion, and her eyes held a distant, haunted look. Chapter 3. The Stranger in the Woods. The air hung heavy and humid, the silence of the deep woods broken only by the chirping of crickets and the occasional hoot of an owl. A young couple, Mark and Jessica, had chosen a secluded spot deep in the heart of Redwood National Park for their 4th of July camping trip.
On our first night, nestled in our tent, the distant echo of fireworks from a nearby town lulled us to sleep. But sometime in the dead of night, I woke with a jolt. A prickling sensation ran down my spine, the unsettling feeling of being watched. Peering out into the darkness, I saw a figure standing silently at the edge of the woods. Tall and gaunt, with an unnatural stillness, it seemed to melt into the shadows whenever I blinked. Fear coiled in my stomach. I woke Mark, but his rational mind dismissed my concerns as a trick of the light or an overactive imagination.
But as the nights passed, the sightings continued. The figure, always lurking at the periphery of their campsite, grew bolder. They found strange symbols carved into trees, unsettling arrangements of twigs and stones that hinted at a dark presence. Mark, now sharing Jessica's fear, decided it was time to leave. The echoes of fireworks fade, the laughter dies down, and the warmth of summer nights gives way to the chilling realization that even in the midst of celebration, darkness can lurk. If you enjoyed these stories, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more chilling tales. And remember, sometimes the scariest stories are the ones that are true.